President Trump once again clashing with the Fed just days before a decision on interest rates next week.
Yeah, so he had this unusual face-to-face meeting with the Fed chairman yesterday. It was kind of like on pins and needles during this meeting. And Trump did try to ramp up pressure to lower those interest rates.
Doug Luzader has more from Washington this morning. Doug, it was awkward, maybe to say the least, the two of them.
Good morning. Yeah, in hard hats, no less. Good morning. The markets are not expecting the Fed to cut interest rates next week, despite enormous pressure coming from the president. And some of that pressure was delivered in person.
The 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
The hard hats might as well have been combat helmets for President Trump and Fed Chairman Jerome Powell yesterday. In a highly unusual move, Trump visited Fed headquarters in Washington amid a hugely expensive renovation project there that has already run into the billions, well over budget. With a career in real estate development, what would Trump have done to a project manager with those kinds of overruns?
Generally speaking, what would I do? I'd fire him.
But Trump says he is not planning to fire Powell, despite openly flirting with the idea. A firing could destabilize markets. What Trump really wants is lower interest rates at a Fed meeting next week to give the economy a boost, something the Fed is unlikely to do because of uncertainty of tariff-driven inflation.
If the meeting is next week, I'd be voting for a rate cut.
One potential successor to Powell is former Federal Reserve Governor Kevin Warsh, who has made his views clear. But with so much tariff uncertainty ahead of an August 1st negotiating deadline, the Fed is more likely to push any rate cuts back to September. And for the president, the economy remains a strength, but his advantage may be slipping. Our Fox News poll shows that Republicans enjoy just a 1-point lead on overall economic concerns over Democrats. That's down from 15 points ahead back in 2023. And Democrats are now +1 on inflation. And the Fed says one reason its renovations shot up in price is because of, wait for it, inflation, the very thing the Fed is supposed to rein in. Natalie, Anthony, and Anita, back to you.
All right. Thank you. Doug Luzader live in Washington for us.